coincide with the release of the Final Fantasy XV Royal Edition, the multiplayer expansion Comrades received a large collection of new missions to complete, as well as features and items to unlock. Frankly, it's an update long overdue that I wish could have come sooner just due to how much I enjoyed playing Comrades originally that just ran out of stuff to do. Thankfully, this update is for players like myself who have already completed everything, and so the difficulty level is raised substantially. That being said, there is still some new content for players who are just starting Comrades. A new quest lets you take control of Noctis or one of his 3 friends using their own unique movesets to take on missions that are longer than usual, as it features an escort, defense and hunt component. You're already a certain level and your experience for completing it doesn't carry over, but is definitely a fun addition that I expect will evolve over time to include other characters to coincide with the next season pass. For your effort, you're rewarded with new avatar parts for the face and hair that match who you played as, which is a great addition. With this feature, it is now possible to play all the Comrades content with Noctis' face, or mix and match to your heart's desire. The costumes aren't featured unfortunately, but other side character avatar parts like Ravis and Aranea have been added in the new zones that do include their gear. Customizing your character is an excellent feature, and having more parts to choose from further adds to the enjoyment of this mode. Most of this new gear is attained by going to locations that are not possible to go to until you've completed the main content in the initial Comrades by attaining the first 7 royal sigils. You initially restore power to Cape Kyam and its hidden harbour, before later unlocking the North Duskian garrison for more quests to complete. The hidden harbour essentially acts as a second mission HQ and enables you to collect and nurture chocobos. Collecting chocobos involves finding them on specific missions that changes each time you complete one, which I found to be a good excuse to play old missions in search of them, while also still giving you experience and energy to restore power across EOS. They have a random drop probability though, which can be quite frustrating, especially when you actually get one and it's a very low level. Raising and leveling chocobos serves basically 2 purposes. One is to run power lines to new areas on the map for more missions, and the other is to enable them to fight monsters in an arena. Although leveling up your chocobo to compete in the arena may seem like a fun idea, at the moment there's only 5 fights that once you have some stronger chocobos with different abilities based on the colour, you will easily win them and have nothing else to use them for. Upgrading them to fight or run power lines is all they're used for, which is disappointing considering riding and racing them is what most people would want to do. But really, getting the final 6 royal sigils is the focus of this update. Each one is interesting to use just like the first 7, with one enabling you to become almost a Street Fighter character even with a Super Blast finish move. My personal favourite was the Spectral Arm sigil that gave you access to a collection of weapons in a roulette that could be triggered to various effects. I still preferred using the Aerial Ace sigil to grant the ability to dodge and hover around in midair when attacking, but the new abilities all feel like they offer something useful for different missions. Some of these new quests are extremely difficult and are most certainly meant for just high level players. Difficulty of combat is something that was always missing in the main game, so I'm glad that Comrades continues to offer some of the toughest content to be experienced in Final Fantasy XV. On top of all these new missions and bosses to face, the level cap has been increased from level 50 to 99, as well as the weapon level to 120, to enable yourself to become stronger to defeat these challenging foes. As far as an update goes, this is one of the better ones that presents heaps of content for those who already own Comrades or bought the full Royal or Windows Edition. For first timers, there is no real noticeable difference from the original version other than the story mission to play one of the 4 main characters and some small bug fixes. The tough in-game quests are really where you need to collaborate in multiplayer in order to take them down, and there are plenty of thrilling moments to be found in this new content. This Comrades update is a wonderful free addition to the Final Fantasy XV experience that will keep you busy for quite some time until the next expansion. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this look at, then please check out our other videos for more gaming and geeky content.